Hello, good evening, ladies. I'm your host, Clip, the host of the Clip Level Sports. We're coming to you live right here, Lee's River, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I will get you guys into the fact of the Michigan Pro Wrestling running back results. I will get you guys into the fact that Little Weezy is, well, in parallel. There's a very good reason for that. Talk to you guys about the fact that Paige Van Zandt's going to make her BKFC debut for BKFC 16. On February 6th, Kenny Omega's going to make another appearance in Impact Wrestling this coming Tuesday. Talks about the fact that James McCann finally has a 4-year, $40 million offer with the Mets, by the way. The Gators ball player Keontae game against Florida State, but he was hot, but he was in stable condition. Anthony Joshua KOs that piece of garbage boxer who was suspended for smooching a female reporter last year. Kubrat Pulev, he got knocked out in the 9th round. Best news yet. Take us about the fact that let's see what we got here. Savannah Gators youth football coach was being released and charged stemming from the incident at the youth football league. By the way, it shows him slapping a kid or a player. By the way. And repercussions are going to be awaiting him for sure. Rosie Brennan wins her first world. That's all I have. And the bare knuckle fighting 15 results. So that is all I'm going to have for today, everybody, on that. And all the other info I will have for sure. So that's all. And for final resolutions is tonight, by the way, everybody. So that's all there. That's all there is. You need to know, everybody. So that's all there is. Final resolution. Impact Wrestling is tonight, everybody. Live on the Impact Plus app. And yeah, that's all there is. You need to know, everybody. So nothing more to that. So I'm gonna start things off with the bare knuckle fighting 15 results, everybody. And here they are. Also, the FDA approved the COVID vaccine approved to the US, by the way. Tell you about that, and it's a feel good moment for everybody out there. So that'll be all the news. That's all the news I'm gonna have for that, everybody. So nothing more to it, I could say. But first things first, I'm gonna start things off with the bare knuckle fighting 15 results. You saw Lewis Rumsey defeat Adrian Miles by TKO with an eye injury. Adam Pellerano defeats Rusty Crowder by unanimous decision. Quenton Henry defeats Jason Fann by TKO punch. Harris Stephenson defeats Drew Lipton by punches. Brad Kelly defeats Kaine Tomlinson by left hand, TKO left hand. Jenny Savage defeats Sheena Starr by TKO Dr. Stoppage. Josh Burns defeats Chris Sarro by KO right hand. Dakota Cochrane defeats Tyler Vogel by Dr. Stoppage. Tyler Goodjohn defeats Charles Bennett by unanimous decision. And Sam Shewmaker defeats Bobo O'Bannon by strikes. So that will be all. That will be all there is for that, everybody. And those are yep. That's all there is. So it is the best. That's pretty much the best news yet. And all you gotta know, everybody, for that note. So there's a little more forward to that. So that's the best news yet, everybody. And yeah, That is going to say, so let's the bare knuckle fighting 15 result, buddy. And, yeah. So, all you guys got to know for that. So, this is the best news yet. And, yeah, disappoint there. Another topic I want to get into, by the way, that, let's see what we got. What do we got right here? Another topic I want to get into, by the way, that Gators ball player, Keontae Johnson, collapsed and he was hospitalized, but he's in stable condition, by the way. This is during the game, during the Florida versus Florida State rivalry basketball game. So, thoughts breaks out to him. Wish him speedy recovery. Hopefully he makes it. And honestly, didn't look good there. So keep in your prayers, everybody, on that. So Keontae Johnson collapsed on the basketball court earlier today during the Florida versus Florida State game. As soon as he walked in, he collapsed and really that did not look good there. So keep him in your prayers. But he's still in condition, by the way. So keep in your prayers, everybody. Please do so on that. Also, others that Paige Van Zandt is going to make her BKFC debut on February 2021, on February 6th in 2021 for bare knuckle fighting 16. So her opponent has been unnamed as far as I know. That's all there is for that. And yep, we'll say it all. So that's all you need to know, everybody. So once again, everybody, Paige Van Zandt's her bare knuckle fighting's all there is for that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to another time, I want to address you guys about the Mission Pro Wrestling running back results. Miranda Gordon retains her SWE women's title. Genocide defeats Amber Rodriguez. Red Velvet defeats Rach Chanel. Jenna Lynn defeats Aaliyah. Mia Sweets. Baby D defeats Thunder Rosa in a retire match due to interference from Allison K and Phoebe. By the way, Phoebe is fun and sex with Blair with Baby D. Allison K and Phoebe, they interfered in that match. Rachel Rose defeats Blair Onyx. Maddie Rankowski retains her Pure Pinch Wrestling Women's title, by the way. Kimberly defeats Allison K due to a distraction from Thunder Rosa. And then Thunder Rosa, they're in Allison K. They both brawled to the back. And, yeah. La Rosa Negra walks out as the first inaugural MPW Women's Champ. Congrats to her on that. She your MPW Mission Pro Wrestling running back results, and that's all there is you need to know, everybody, on that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that James McCann finalized a 4-year, $40 million plus offer with the Mets. So congrats to him on that, and that's all there is you need to know for that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, that just moments ago, Anthony Joshua KO'd Kubrat, that piece of trash boxer who was suspended last year for smooching a female porter. Kubrat Pulov, that dude got KO'd in the 9th round. Anthony Joshua retained his WBA, WBO, and IBF titles. Congrats to him on that. And note to self, you may very well see Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury somewhere in 2021. Now, they did sign a 2-fight offer, by the way, and that door is open. That door is open, everybody. So, Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, that is going to be a work in progress, which it is. But Tyson Fury is going to have his hands full with another opponent of his own, and that's all there is you need to know for that, everybody. So, he's going to be fighting again in 2021, but he's got an opponent of his own. So, Anthony Joshua, he will get the opportunity in 2021 to face the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. I mean, look, I know you guys have won this fight for months now. I can assure you this, that Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, Battle of the UK, that is a match, that will be a match made in heaven. I will say that right now, everybody. I'll say it for sure. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua, that'll be the one for the ages. Battle for the UK. And I gotta tell you, or it can happen in the US. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of you guys are. The fans are looking forward to it. So let me know if you guys really, 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 really want Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury in 2021. Tyson Fury he's got his opponent in 2021, another opponent of his own though. So after he deals with that opponent of his, Anthony Joshua's going to come after him. So, and Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury, he probably wants to. Deontay Wilder wants his third trilogy fight against against Tyson Fury. By the way, what is that going to happen in 2021? And is AJ Anthony Joshua's next target Tyson Fury this time? So, ladies and gents, please let me know who you think that Anthony Joshua preferred to face. Could it be or do you guys think that Anthony Joshua's next target is going to be? Is it going to be we'll say Deontay Wilder for sure though. Could it be Tyson Fury for sure, which is a match that a lot of you guys are requesting. I could tell you that. Or maybe we'll say Deontay Wilder. That could happen. I guess that could happen. Or who do you guys think that Tyson Fury his next target's gonna be? Or who's targeting him? Is it gonna be Deontay Wilder getting this trilogy fight against him? Or is it gonna be Anthony Joshua? That's the match that you guys have requested for quite a long time now. I can tell you that right now, everybody. So I know a lot of you guys looking forward to it. I know a lot of you guys, fans, viewers, subscribers, are definitely looking forward to that as well. That's the next match you guys want to see. Summer 2021. I know you guys looking forward to that, and that's the best news yet. And honestly, it's surprising to me, to say the very least. So if Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury happens in summer 2021, best news yet. So be sure to let me know in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to address a response to everybody and let me know how you feel about it. And that's all there is for that. Also, some really good news I want to get down to, by the way. So basically, many of you guys know, many of you fans all over the country and all over the globe know this. The Pfizer's yeah. So you said that Bennett got robbed. I saw that went down. I know a lot of you guys are upset with that. So basically, some of you guys have told me that all right. So someone right here tells me that Bennett got robbed. I know you guys are feeling right now. So sorry, Bob Bennett. All right, some of you guys are telling me that you guys are telling me that Bennett some of you guys are telling me that some of you guys are telling me that Nathan, I think his name is Nathan Bennett, by the way, if you guys are asking me. Some of you guys have been telling me that Nathan Bennett, I think his name is Nathan Bennett, if I'm correct here. Nathan Bennett got robbed for sure. And I know you guys are very upset with the result. So honestly, I know you guys aren't too pleased with the result. I can tell you that much. So basically, someone tells me someone here tells me that someone tells me that Bennett got robbed, and yeah, and obviously you guys are telling me right now that Bennett got robbed in that match. I can tell you that much. Oh whoa, hold on here. So basically, all right. So clearly, so there's you need to know for that. All right. So basically, what happened here? So Tyson Fury responds to this, and I'll tell you what he said here. He says it's a matter of time for Anthony Joshua spanking like it did to the Brown. I'll destroy him like it did to Deontay Wilder. 2 to 3 rounds. Joshua just effed himself on television. He got asked, did he want the fight? And he went around the bush and put his carcass on the edge. And he says, I want the fight next. Knock him out inside 3 rounds. Big Bum Dozer. Comes to knock him out. Oh, this is what Fury said. That's Fury said that. So basically says those are the far harsh words from him. The Joshua message when asked after the fight following his victory in London. He says right here, you ask the crowd what they want to see. Up for anything. Eddie Hearn's job. Chasing belts and fulfilling mandatories. Want the belts. If that is Tyson Fury, let it be Tyson Fury. No big deal. It's on my next fight. I don't care about anything else. I gotta remain focused. So it's safe to say, ladies and gents, that basically Anthony Joshua hardly wants Tyson Fury. I'll tell you that right now. Hardly wants Tyson Fury. So, guys, I'm telling you guys right now, that's about to ensue. And then, like it or not, guys, you guys are going to get exactly what you guys have been bargaining for. Because, folks, I'll say this. I will say right now, Anthony Joshua with Tyson Fury, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, ladies and gents, whether you guys like it or not. In 2021. And that's all I can say on that, everybody. That's all I can say. So, ladies and gents, you can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, ladies and gents, someone is going to get that big win. One of these guys is going to get the big win. I can tell you right now, whether it's going to be Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua, battle for the UK. Battle of the UK, that will be must see, must watch. It's a match made in heaven. I told you guys that before. And, well, that's all there is you got to know. All there is you got to know, everybody. Oh, Floyd Mayweather's there too. So, yes, it is going to ensue. And it's about to ensue, too. I can tell you that much. So, ladies and gents, that's all there's you got to know. So, everybody, I mean, Floyd Money Mayweather's there, too. I can tell you that. I can say right now. So, fans, say whatever you want. At the end of the day, it is must see. It is must watch. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to it. Yeah, sorry. It's Florian Marku against the Albanian King, by the way. So sorry against Jamie Stewart, by the way. That match was a draw, and that did not look good with anybody. So I can tell you that much. So honestly, wasn't too pleased with the fans. I can tell you that. So fans, I know you guys are probably concerned for sure. And yeah. That didn't look good there, so I'm honestly wondering how you guys are gonna feel about it. And that's all there is you gotta know, everybody. That's all you gotta know. I wonder for sure how you guys are gonna feel about that. I wonder for sure exactly whether or not if for some reason that, you know, you want to take a legal action on it. I mean, you want this fight to happen. I know, look, I know you guys want and another time I want to get into it, by the way. I know you guys really want, you know, Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury. I know that's a match you guys have been requesting for quite a long time, and I'll tell you that. That match is going to happen in 2021. So I did what you guys mentioned what Tyson Fury said, and yeah. So Anthony Joshua against Tyson Fury, that match is definitely going to be happening in 2021. I'm looking forward to that. I know a lot of you guys are. I know you fans are. So let me know who your vote's going to be on, and I'll address and respond to that, everybody. So put your votes in if you want, guys. Up to you. Decision's yours, guys. Decision is yours. So all you guys can know for that. All right, so back to another topic, more important topic I want to get into, by the way. FDA, they have approved of the COVID vaccine, the Pfizer's COVID vaccine to be sent to the U.S. turf for emergency use, by the way. They say that 2.9 mil doses of the COVID vaccine, Pfizer's COVID vaccines, are going to be sent to the U.S. over the next week. The first doses are going to be sent to numerous healthcare workers and nursing home residents. The COVID vaccine is safe and effective. The COVID vaccine is going to kick COVID's butt for good, and it's going to wipe out COVID forever. Now, the vaccine contains a small piece of SARS-CoV-2, COVID-2, CoV-2, virus's mRNA, telling cells in the body to make viruses distinctive spike protein. When the people get this COVID vaccine, by the way, the body's going to produce copies of the spike protein. Does not cause COVID, by the way. It triggers the immune system to react defensively, producing the immune response against SARS to CoV-2. So basically, ladies and gents, the COVID vaccines, what I'm saying here, ladies and gents, that the FDA approved the COVID vaccines that they're to be sent to the U.S. turf. So what the Pfizer's COVID vaccines to be sent to the U.S. turf, they say around like next week or next few days or somewhere in the spring or somewhere in spring of 2021. Once they send that, now the FDA has approved of the COVID vaccines to be sent to the U.S. turf, by the way. So when they send these COVID vaccines to the U.S. turf, fans, it's going to be delivered by like packages. Yeah, to nurse, yeah, to numerous nurses, to healthcare workers, to doctors, to any doctors out there. And they're going to use those COVID vaccines for sure. I could tell you that much. They're going to send it by package. Now the COVID vaccines to the U.S. are going to be sent by package by UPS, FedEx, or probably by mail or Amazon. So basically, this is a piece of good news. I can tell you that much. So I think it's required though that basically, if anybody doesn't have COVID, they can get the COVID vaccine for sure, and that the COVID vaccine is going to block COVID forever. I can tell you that much. Wipe out COVID, so nobody gets it. But if any person has COVID, they would have to isolate, or if they get the COVID vaccine, that's going to cause a major issue there. So and they would have to isolate for like 5 or 10 days. I can tell you that much. So that is good news for everybody. So basically, the COVID vaccine being sent to the U.S. is a piece of good news for everybody. Is a good news for all of us. We all need it, and hopefully things go back to normal for 2021. I can tell you that much. And yeah. So this is the best. This is the best thing to ever happen, just to close out this dumpster fire 2020 year. So honestly, this is the best news yet. It's a miracle. We all need it. We love it. So the COVID vaccine is coming. Everybody just wait patiently. I know a lot of you guys out there are going to get the COVID vaccines for sure. A lot of us, we all want the COVID vaccine. The Pfizer's COVID vaccine for sure, which has certain side effects to that, and is safe and effective. And basically, it protects everybody from COVID, by the way, which it does, and the numbers are going to decrease, and the COVID numbers are going to decrease. And COVID vaccine and the COVID vaccine is going to destroy COVID forever, and COVID will be wiped out forever. And this is the best news yet, everybody. So that's all I'm going to say on that. So once again, everybody, the FDA approved the COVID vaccine to be sent to the U.S. turf, and they're going to send that the Pfizer's COVID vaccine to healthcare workers, to nurses, to residential nursing resident homes, that is, and home residents, by the way, and it's the best news yet. And to everyone else who gets it, who intends to get the COVID vaccine, best news yet. But if anyone who doesn't get the COVID vaccine, they would have to get tested for sure, and they would have to get tested, be in isolation, and wait the results. And if anyone gets the COVID vaccine, and they get sent to CVS as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all there was. I tell you that. So yes, it is. COVID vaccine is safe and effective, and perhaps it is the best news yet. It's a cure to get rid of this COVID vaccine forever, and it's the only cure the vaccine there is. So it's the best news yet, just to save everybody from disaster, since COVID has caused so much damage, which it has, and the COVID vaccine is going to wipe out COVID forever, just to avoid all this disaster. And COVID vaccine is going to simply wipe out COVID forever. And that's the best news yet, everybody. This is the best news yet. So we all need it. We all do. So we're just waiting on it. I mean, they say it's going to come in like probably next week or next couple of days or so, or in 2021, in the spring, that is. So best news yet, guys. The best news yet. This is a massive game changer. We all need it. I know you guys are looking forward to that. And I think a lot of the athletes out there, they're pretty much going to be required to perhaps get this COVID vaccine for good. And to get this COVID vaccine for good. and they may have to even if they don't have COVID, they can still get the COVID vaccine for good though. So the decision is going to be theirs. But if they have COVID but if any athlete has COVID and they get the vaccine at the same time, that's going to cause issues there. So it's required for athletes out. So I think it's required for athletes out there to get this COVID vaccine for sure, unless they don't have COVID, by the way, unless they follow the COVID protocols and to be distant from one another, isolate from one another. And I think that this COVID vaccine is going to simply and this COVID vaccine is going to wipe out COVID forever. And things will hopefully get back to normal for 2021. That's the only thing that there is you need to know, everybody, on that. And honestly, this is a feel-good moment for the COVID vaccine to come into the U.S. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I know 2020 has been a total dumpster fire, which it has, because of the damage that because the collateral damage that COVID's done, and people are getting sick to death of it. And this COVID vaccine is going to simply just wipe out all the damage that COVID has done, and COVID is going to have hell to pay, which it will. So, honestly, COVID will indeed be done for, and honestly, I know like I was looking forward to. I can tell you that much. So, COVID will be done for good. I will say that, and quite frankly, to be honest, this just says a lot, and that's all the info you need to know, everybody, on that. So the COVID vaccine, the Pfizer's COVID vaccine is going to come. It has certain side effects. And it's going to be sent to the U.S. turf for good now. And it is for emergency use. So if any person that gets the COVID vaccine, they're going to be required to get it. That's only unless you don't have COVID, by the way. But if you have COVID, you would have to stay home and get test results. And if those test results come out negative, they should be good, and you can still get the COVID vaccine for good, though. But if you don't have COVID, no, if you're not in close contact, you can still get the COVID vaccine for good, just to save lives. That's all there is for that. And people can book their appointments to get this COVID vaccine for good if they want to. It's up to them. And hopefully things go back to normal for 2021. So that's the best news yet, everybody. And that's all. Just want to let you guys know that for sure, everybody. So that's all I'm gonna say on that, everybody, on that. So best news yet. Also, another I want to address here, by the way, that a Savannah Gators youth football coach who basically was accused, has now been charged of slapping a kid or a player, a youth football player. That piece of trash coach is named Jarrell Williams, who was charged for striking the kid, slapping the kid, by the way. You can see on the video, he slapped Jarrell Williams. He did send an apology as well. He slapped the kid on the football field, on the youth football field for the AYFL. He slapped a member of his U9 team, by the way, his youth football team, the Savannah Gators. He's a coach there. He's a coach there. He was a coach there for sure. But he has been released, stemmed from this incident. Now he has been charged with child abuse. He's now the parents, but the kid's mother. So he did slap the kid the second time, by the way, and did apologize for the incident. But Jarrell Williams, but the kid's mother didn't intend of pressing any charge, by the way. So basically, what happened was the attorneys or the public, or the defense attorneys or anybody else out there, they would intentionally press charges against Jarrell Williams from this child abuse incident, which shows him slapping this kid at some youth football game, and then eventually led to some trouble right there, repercussions for him. So as a result of that, he was charged with child abuse, by the way. Jarrell Williams is banned from the AYFL, released as the Savannah Gators youth football coach. He's also been released from the Chatham County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. He's also been released from the U9 team, AYFL, as the Renegades youth football coach. Tell you that. He did some apology, by the way, but Joel Williams, he's also agreed to turn himself into the authorities, by the way, and he is facing those charges of child abuse and child abuse, and that's all there is you need to know for that. And he has agreed to turn himself into the authorities, by the way. His court date has not been announced yet, I can tell you that. And there's repercussions awaiting him. But he's going to get arrested and charged, and he's going to face those charges in the courtroom. But his court date has not been announced yet, I can tell you that much. But if he's convicted on the child abuse charge, he could face jail time for the rest of his life. And honestly, he made him look like this is a coach, a youth football coach that slapped a kid, by the way, Joel Williams. He made himself look like a piece of trash out there. Really don't do anything? No, they were not. They witnessed the whole thing. When somebody sent this video to the authorities, when the authorities detained it, they would issue some arrest warrant, and they would decide to press charges against this piece of trash coach that was accused of slapping this kid, this youth football player, for no apparent reason. Slapped the kid the second time, and the kid fell to the ground, losing his balance. By the way, that did not look good there. So this is absolutely uncalled for, and there's no reason for anything. There's no reason why a youth football coach or any other coach, and whether it's in basketball, football, NFL, shouldn't even be, slapping a kid or slapping some college basketball player, college football player, or just assaulting a team basketball player. I mean, there's no reason for any of it all. I mean, yes, there have been some college basketball basketball coaches that have been that, or college football coaches that have been turmoil for that. And honestly, that's not looking good there on their part. But for this piece of trash youth football coach for slapping a kid for no apparent reason, it's pathetic, uncalled for. He should, in this drill Williams, this piece of trash should be going to jail, face those charges in a courtroom, and face all the repercussions. He could be indicted on those charges, on that child abuse charge. He could be sentenced to, I don't know, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years in jail. But if he's convicted, he can get those 100 days in jail. So that's all you need to know. So basically, that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. And clearing that piece of trash coach, well, that's all there is you need to know. So honestly, unacceptable, this is unacceptable behavior. And yeah. He's removed from the champion. He's removed. So regardless of that, everybody's disappointed with him, I can tell you that. So this piece of trash coach was maybe something like trash out there, and the incident happened this past week in Kissimmee, Florida, by the way. So honestly, that's all there is for that, everybody. And fans, they're not taking it anymore. They want this piece of trash football coach, Joel Williams, in a jail cell. They want him in a courtroom. But if he's convicted of this child abuse charge for striking this kid during the youth football game in Kissimmee, Florida, he's going to get jail time for the rest of his life. I can tell you that right now, everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, if that ensues, ladies and gents, that's all you got to know. That's all you got to know, everybody. So that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Everything else comes up, I'll let you guys know. So those repercussions you got to face. And he's going to face the music, and he's going to make himself look like a piece of trash. When he goes to that courtroom, he's going to wind him in cuffs. He's going to explain his actions. And it's going to make himself look like a piece of trash out there, which he was. And more importantly, he's going to feel exposed. That's what's going to happen to him. He's going to live in jail for his life and probably get eviscerated. So That's all there is you need to know for that. That's all you gotta know. So that's all there is for it. And that will say it all. That is gonna say it all right there. And honestly, this is not gonna look good on this part. So make no mistake about that, buddy. Make no mistake about that. Other news, I want to get into, by the way, that little Weezy Abebe Tunchi, he pled guilty in a court yesterday over the possession of a firearm charge, by the way. Now he entered a guilty plea in the court for possession of the firearm and the ammo after getting arrested in the offense at the Miami Opa Lanka Executive Airport last December, by the way. Now, the cops, they had a search warrant. They found a gold-plated Remington 1911 .45 caliber handgun, loaded 6 rounds of ammo. There was cocaine, ecstasy, and oxycodone to his luggage, by the way. Now, Lil Weezy agreed to the guilty plea, by the way. And he's going to have a lighter sentence, by the way, for sure. Now, Lil Weezy is set to be sentenced on January 28th in 2021. But if he's convicted of that charge, he gets 10 years behind bars. Not looking good there. Lil Weezy is being sued also by his former manager, Ronald Sweeney, for $20 million and the unpaid commission's breach of contract, failing to pay commissions, fraudulent inducement, unjust enrichment, quantum merit, and accounting. So honestly, this is really not looking good for Lil Weezy. And Lil Weezy right now, well, not looking good for him. Lil Weezy not looking good there. So needs to say that trouble for him. And clearly, all you guys gotta know. That's all you guys gotta know just for now on that. And clearly, not looking good there. Yeah, the breach of royal contract. And really, yeah, terrible. They say that's terrible contractual agreement with Cash Money Records. The label with Lil Weezy Wayne was signed for years. He would renegotiate Lil Wayne's offer, secure for him a new recruiting agreement, return publishing rights, merchandising rights, and touring rights. Sweeney's duties allegedly included managing the Young Money Entertainment label and Lil Weezy's other Young Money business entities. He managed Lil Weezy alongside Cortez Bryant, who attended to Lil Weezy's day-by-day needs. So we hear that Bryant is also mentioned in the lawsuit. Mag Main, who was once an artist on Young Money and was later assigned the role as president of the label, he was named in the lawsuit as well. Back in 2013, Cash Money didn't have the funds to compensate Lil Weezy as an artist or his label, Young Money, resulting in financial difficulties for Wayne. Weezy was advised that the only way he'd be able to obtain the money owed to him would be by suing Cash Money. Sweeney agreed not to abandon Lil Weezy, although he was not being paid at the time. He did make the agreement, by the way, with Lil Weezy. 10% of the settlement proceeds from the litigation, perpetuity, 10% of all proceeds from the sale of any master recordings owned by Young Money label. Now, this to that, they're supposed to receive at that point. Change to the plaintiffs continue mention of him like Lil Weezy. So we continue to represent Tunchi in various aspects of the business, the offerings, but received 2 or 3 payments from his Young Money label, mail payments from Lil Weezy. Now, back in 2015, Wayward sued Universal Music Group and Sound Exchange for unpaid royalties owed to Lil Weezy. Back in May of 2018, he settled both with Cash Money, Universal Music Group, and Sound Exchange. Sweeney received 2 payments of their 10% of the Cash Money settlement, 1 payment on their 10%. Universal Music Group and Sun exchange settlement. Says right here the documents say that Sweeney didn't receive any of those payments. Wayne also asked Sweeney to fire the artist's day-by-day manager, Cortez Bryant. He agreed and assumed Bryant's duties in exchange for commission decrease from 10 to 17%. Sweeney terminated Bryant, released him, by the way. Sweeney says Bryant and McMahon conspired a plan to force a wedge between the former manager and Wayne to ultimately get with Lil Weezy to fire Sweeney so Bryant can get his job back. Now, apparently, that worked with Sweeney, and he got released back in September 2018. It says right here that Tucci sold the Young Money Entertainment Masters to the Universal Music Group for 100 mil plus. Also says here that the lawsuit, Sweeney got terminated. He was released. Wayne failed and refused to pay the outstanding commissions, including the 10% of the management commissions for the work done before May 2018. 17% commissions for the work done after May of 2018 when Sweeney took over Cortez's role and responsibilities. Lawsuit says right here that Lil Weezy refused to pay Sweeney 10% of the settlement with cash money as Universal and also Universal Music Group Sun Exchange. He's Ronald Sweeney suing for breach of oral contract, fraudulent inducement, quantum merit. Yeah, quantum merit, memo, and accounting. So this is not looking good for Little Weezy. I can tell you that right now. And honestly, see Little Weezy, he's not living to his potential. I can tell you that. So that's all you need to know for that, everybody. That's all you need to know. So honestly, this is not looking good for Little Weezy. I can tell you that. And this could be discussed in a courtroom. This one, I don't think it's what this man have been discussing in the courtroom, but if they do so, that's not gonna look good for him. So honestly, now Lil Weezy right here says they say right here that Lil Weezy also made bail. He made a $250K bail to surrender his passport, by the way. That's still going to be sentenced on the January 20th of 2021. But if he's convicted, he gets 10 years behind bars. So real now, this does not look good for Little Weezy. And hopefully it gets together. He did already sell his No Ceilings 3 album this past year. And honestly, it doesn't look good for him. So hopefully he just gets together, gets through this. And I mean, he's going to get a life sentence, by the way. But this is not looking good for him. I can tell you that right now. So that's all there is you need to know, everybody, on that. And yeah, not looking good there. Really not looking good there. So really not looking good for him. I can tell you that right now. And others I want to address here, by the way, that let's see. What do I got? What do I got right here? Oh, yes. There's going to be a fan-controlled football league that's going to be debuting in February 2021. Johnny Sello's intended to sign there. Now, Quavo, Iron Mike Tyson, who should have won that, who had the match won, by the way, against Roy George Jr. Marshawn Beastman, Marshawn Lynch. They're going to be the team owners, by the way. I can tell you that. That's pretty much the best news yet. So the Fan Control Football League is going to be debuting in February 2021. So it's the best news yet. I can tell you that. So that's all there's to it. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to wish happy birthdays out to TNT Lister, The Butcher, Eddie Kingston, Regina Hall, Bob Barker, Jennifer Connelly, Madchen Amick, late great Frank Sinatra, Shaq Lizzie, Sarah Jade, Kate Todd, Georgia Harrison, Bill Nighy, Baru, Osberg, Luna Groff, Sabu, Chanel Soleil, Hyan Danny Boy, O'Malley, Erica Dom, Ultimo Dragon, Royce Gracie, Philip Wheeler, Brad Smith, Katie Kavanaugh, Sheree Wilson, TJ Ward. You got, let's see, Tyron Smith, Gabriel Ruiz, Ian Rose, Anthony Rose, Cochrane, Cochrane Stack, Adam Schefter, Jessica Figueroa, Alfred Morris, Luke Sanders, Richard Hall, Jessica Parado, Irvin Santana, Gwabanga, Hakina Gabi, Mike Golick, Bridget Hall, Sarah Brandner, Tracy Austin, Devin Allen. So, same brother wishes, brother shouts, brother tweets, everybody. Please make sure you do so on that. And that's all that you gotta know, everybody. That's all that you gotta know. Also, ladies and gents, another time we're going to be sure to catch the Impact Wrestling's final resolution. That is starting right now on the Impact Wrestling Plus app, everybody. And yeah, that's all that you gotta know. So, pretty much the best news yet. I can tell you that much right now. So that's all there is you gotta know on that. Also, ladies and gents, that Kenny Omega is going to make another appearance on Impact Wrestling. He's going to return to Impact Wrestling as the AEW champ by this coming Tuesday night, by the way, on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. So it also been heard, though, that Rich Swann and Kenny Omega could be facing each other at the same time, probably this Tuesday. I'll tell you this right now. What's about to happen on Tuesday, if you guys haven't thought that Kenny Omega coming to Impact Wrestling was a massive game changer, which drew 50K viewers, oh my goodness. Kenny Omega on Impact Wrestling, that's the best thing we've ever seen. Kenny Omega is one of the many goats of pro wrestling. I can tell you that right now. Hey guys, he's the cream of the crop in pro wrestling industry. He really is. Kenny Omega has gotten to where he's at. Former IWGP champ, IWGP Tag Team champ, AEW Tag Team champ, and new AEW champ. But Kenny Omega's done it all, gotten where he's at. And he can't be so he's a phenomenon, what he is, what he does. So note to self, everybody, that Kenny Omega is gonna do what he's gotta do. So honestly, guys, I'll tell you this, something's gonna ensue by this Tuesday. You may very well see Kenny Omega, the AEW champ, against Rich Swann, champion for champ. Because I told you guys this last week, champ for champ, and Kenny Omega and versus Rich Swann, they can face each other at Hard to Kill in 2021. So guys, say what you want, everybody. In the day, it may very well be the greatest match of them yet. But you may see, probably Hard to Kill, where both times can be the line that would like winner take all, or it could be some non-title match. I can tell you that much. But oh my goodness, absolutely huge, enormous. And yeah, happened. I can tell you that much. But sorry guys, but obviously, Kenny Omega make another appearance on Impact Wrestling as the new AEW champ. That is huge news yet. So all you need to know, guys, that is all you need to know just for now. And that's the best news. I can tell you that much. Also, I want to say happy 6th anniversary of the Marvel's Contest of Champions. By the way, if you guys haven't played that game, check it out, guys. It's up to you guys. Check that out. Download on the Google Play Store or on the App Store if you want. So, really good game. I can tell you that much. So, that's all there is you need to know. So, best news yet. And honestly, it's really good. So, I know you guys looking forward to that. I know I am. Everyone else is. So, that's all you need to know, everybody on that. And that's the best news I can think of right there. So, all you guys gonna know for that, everybody. Well, that's just that will do right there for the Khalil Sports Boy. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sports Boy YouTube channel, Facebook by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your reaction, your thoughts on the bare knuckle fighting 15 results, everybody, and then let me know in the comments what your reaction, your thoughts are. What are your thoughts exactly on Ken and Mega making another appearance on Impact Wrestling? Let me know about that in the comment section. I'll address the response to everybody. What are your thoughts of Anthony Joshua taking out Kurapula, by the way, the 9th round TKO? On that, you think that the Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua is gonna fight happen a whole lot sooner, or in 2021? Let me know in the comments what your reaction thoughts are. I'll just respond to that. I was looking forward to having both titles, by the way, to defending both titles, all those titles, by the way, he's got. So that's all there is you need to know for that. And yeah, let's do it. It was exactly on James McCann finalizing a 4-year, $40 million plus offer with a max limit up by the show in the comment section. I'll just respond to that for sure. So we're the wishes out to TNT Lister, The Butcher, Eddie Kingston, Regina Hall, Bob Barker, Jennifer Connelly, Madchen, Emick, and that's the best news yet. So all you got to know everybody on that, and that's pretty much required. So I know guys looking forward to that. And it is the lovely studio news there. So that's all you need to know everybody on that. So that's all I can say on that. And yeah, we'll say and this is the best news yet. Somewhat so that we want everybody, but it's really huge. It's really huge. So I'll tell you, look forward to that. But look forward to that. Well, ladies, that will pretty much do it right there with the Khalil Sportswear. Like, subscribe to the Khalil Sportswear YouTube channel, Facebook page by Eddie, and all my necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, your reaction, your thoughts on the bare knuckle fighting 50 results. Patriot Van Sanchez is gonna be training for a bare knuckle fighting 60 results in 2021. I'm looking forward to that. I know this is a big opportunity out there, and that's all there is you need to know. So that's all there is for that. Also, it's just that what are your thoughts on Anthony Joshua retaining his WBA, WBO, and IBF titles? Well, let me know. Share in the comment section. I'll just respond to that for sure. That's exactly. That's all there is. So it's best news yet. And yeah. And James Harden was there too. I'm sorry. Not James Harden. What's his name? Floyd Money Mayweather was there too. He was there. He attended the Anthony Joshua versus Kuba pull-up fight. You know, Anthony Joshua did win that. He did win that match. I can tell you that. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing, so much must see, must watch. I'm looking forward to that. It's the best news yet. So it actually happened right now, guys. So all there's you need to know for that, everybody, and that's all there is. So all there's you need to know, everybody, and that's all I gotta say. That's about that. I'll just want to. What are your thoughts on the youth football coach being suspended and released for slapping the kid around? And so that's all there is you need to know on that. And yeah, they'll say it all. Well, and that's pretty much all I gotta say on that note. What are your thoughts on the the Fan Control Football League debuting February 2021? Let me know about the show in the comments. Not just months every sure, but on that. That's all there is to it. Yeah, that's all there is for that. Everybody, that's all there is to it. Nothing I can say, so that's all there is to it. Also that, and that's all the thing you got word cover on. So that's all you know for that. Just for now on that, everybody. Just for now on that. I've had more breaking news sometimes. Updates so much to know a whole lot more than close sports where everything's posted late and everything you got to know. So take care, everybody. You guys have a good evening. Please be safe out there. Bye bye. That's all there is to it. Take care, you guys. Have a good evening. Be safe out there. Bye bye.